Hey everybody, how's it going today? We got our plow here in the shop, and this is a International 735 variable width. For those who don't know or didn't know, because I don't think I ever said it what it was exactly, but the variable width is pretty cool. I blew a hose here the other day, so everything's covered in oil. But this thing narrows up. It'll narrow up to about 15 inches right there, and it'll go as wide as 24, I think. And what that means is each bottom will only be plowing 14 inches, and what that is for, you can get different size shears. This is what they call the shear, and you can get longer ones, and we get the biggest ones we can get. I think they're 18 inches is the biggest ones we can find, because our tractor is plenty big enough to pull that. But it's kind of nice when you're going down the road or going through gates and stuff. It narrows up, and this plow pulls really good. And then when you're in the field, you can widen it out, and it works slick for plowing in old ditches and stuff. Anyways, we got it in the shop here. This one you can see, I took the shear off, and here, I'll go over here. Took the shear off, and they call this piece the shin. The shins are plumb shot. The shears got a little life left in them, but since we got it in the shop, we're gonna put new ones on it anyways. But the shins, you can see they're plumb wore through, and they're starting to wear through on the plow itself, the non-wear parts. So that's a no-no. It's not wearing bad, but they need to be replaced, and that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna shut this door a little bit because the wind's blowing and it's not very warm today. There, that's a little better. But I got the welder out here because sometimes these bolts, they're so worn down that the head doesn't fit in the slot anymore, and they turn, so you gotta weld them. Like this one, I took the wrong bolt loose and I couldn't get it tied, so I just had to weld it. But this one, you can see where it was wearing on the, I don't know what you even call this part, just the non-wear part of the plow. So it's gonna get new shins, and we're gonna do it to all 5 of them. And these, they call these these are the mole boards. They wear out eventually, but they last a lot longer. Let's see if there's one that's pretty worn. See, this one, you can look and see how thin that is. This one's, I mean, it's still got, it'll get us through this year and probably next year even. But like this one, I don't know if you guys will be able to tell or not, but that one's a heck of a lot thicker. This one's pretty worn. This back one's pretty new if I remember right. So yeah, so I'm just gonna set you guys up here, and you can watch me take this old one off. And when my grandpa gets back from Churchill Equipment, which is over in Bozeman, about an hour away, we'll put the new ones on, and I'll show you how that goes. So alright, there's one I had to weld, but these are ready to come off. Let's go off there. Oh, come on. Okay. So, yeah, that's the shin, and that is the shear. When we get the new parts here, I'll put them side by side and compare them, but you want to go and scrape all the dirt off of here. Just after when you put the new ones on, they just fits a lot better. But this bottom here, I mean, I don't know if this was us. We haven't had this plow for 10 years probably, but somebody wasn't paying attention and on this shear it either broke or just got really worn down and got awfully close to that hole. This one, that's what it should look like. See how much farther that hole is there. So yeah, that is that. I'm gonna take the rest of these off and put them new ones on. So okay, so we got them all on. It's kind of loud. I got my tractor running. Hopefully you can hear me, but we got them all on. These are the old ones that come off, and the old shears. I'll hold this and be better one to hold up, but here, hold it, give me a sec. But that is how much was wore off of them, about a good inch and a little more than that right there. But we got all new ones on, new shears on all of them. Just letting my tractor warm up here, but we're gonna go and start plowing. My grandpa, he's already out there plowing with his tractor, so we'll go join him and see what we can get done today. Okay, we're back at it. I got our new shears on. I don't know if I said it or not, but those new shears are about 2 inches shorter than the old ones, which kind of sucks because on the variable width deal, I only have it set at 18. I did have it on 20, and I am having problems with this first one rolling or picking it all up. You can see, I don't know if you can see or not, but you shouldn't be able to tell which furrow is the first one. And here when I cross the track, of course that time it didn't do it, but it'll just kind of stand it up. It won't cut it all off and roll it over. So I gotta hook the ends, the right hand side of my furrow there. I mean, we're doing all right. I thought about taking and welding one of those old shears onto the end of this front one and just see if that would work or not, but I don't know if it would probably just break off or bend. So we'll just make do this way. But on another note, we are in field number 3 for the year of plowing. We finished that one. I made the video and up that Saturday that I made the video. We took Sunday off, and yesterday we plowed a little 16-acre field just over here, right on the edge of this pivot. And today we're in this one, but we are just doing this in a quarter of this pivot. This is our home pivot. I believe I made a video of cutting hay in this field last summer. Gotta pick her up here. I made a video cutting hay in this field last summer, but we're tearing it up in quarters because this pivot isn't that old. We've only had it in we've had it in 6 years, so I mean it's still pretty new, but we had to cut down almost 200 trees, cottonwood trees, to get it to where it would go around. And the pivot irrigates what is all under the pivot now, but there used to be, hold on here, there used to be let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 different fields is all in one field now, so we had to cut down a bunch of trees. And it's just how we farmed it back then. I mean, it would be nice just to farm the whole half, but we'd be tearing up some alfalfa that's still is in really good shape and isn't that old. So we're just gonna do it in quarters and maybe we'll farm this next year and seed it down, and then maybe the year after that, which would be 2020, we might farm that other quarter, because this is the only side that's all in one side. The rest are all there's a fence and there's a ditch that runs through that divides it up. So we'll tear that other quarter up in 2020, and whenever it needs farmed again, we'll just farm the whole thing. But that'll be hopefully 10, 15 years down the road. So yeah, that's enough of me rambling on here. But hopefully we're gonna get most of this knocked out today. And I will keep you posted on how it goes. With any luck, we won't get it all done, but we ought to get at least half of it, if not more, 3/4 of it. So yeah, thanks for watching.